Guys, back with another video here today, and today we're going to be going over the first reveals for Red that came out yesterday, which is Son Goku and Vegeta. This is the GT deck that is coming out, and I've read these cards a little bit. I haven't read them in full, so I'm going to do that today and kind of talk about how good this leader's going to be, if at all. So Son Goku and Vegeta permanent. You can only use mono red. You can use mono red rest mode Saiyan cards in combos, which is very cool. It does not say Saiyan only as well, so if you're playing other type of cards, they don't have to be. They can be Saiyan Earthlings or whatever. Auto, when you use a card in the combo, you look up the top 3 of your deck, add up to 1 red Saiyan or a unison with a specific cost of 2 among them. Place your remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. When your life is at 4 or less, or you have 2 or more energy, and both Son Goku GT and Vegeta GT cards in your Z energy, you may restand 1, draw 1, and take life down to 6. So, you can basically, you're not really drawing on the front side. You're just kind of scrying, or not scrying, but just I guess recycling a card. You're just cycling. You're comboing a card to then do an effect. So you have to have 2 energy and a Goku and a Vegeta in your Z energy. So it's kind of a specific type of Z awakening, but should be possible. There are Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta in it together. It should say in this together, in it together. Just kind of a weird English. Permanent, same permanent. Permanent if your GT, your Goku GT card or Gogeta GT cards can attack your opponent's battle cards in active mode, and when your Gogeta GT cards attack your opponent's battle card, your opponent skips their defensive step. So this is good. Being able to just skip a step is incredibly powerful. Like that's a lot of power. Just being able to just swing at random stuff, and your opponent can't. They can't do anything. They have to negate. If they don't negate, the card dies, right? Auto, once per turn when you activate a Union Fusion, this card gains Gogeta GT for the turn. Your leader becomes Gogeta GT for the turn. So this card gains the ability to be called a Gogeta GT, which I don't know if it has any presence right now, just because this is the first time we're getting Gogeta GT stuff. But I'm sure there's cards that are gonna be printed that say, hey, if your leader's a Gogeta GT, you can do this, right? When this card attacks, draw 1, then play up to 1 red Saiyan card with energy cost of 1 from your hand in rest mode. That's a fantastic effect, by the way. Just being able to play any 1-drop red Saiyan, that can get a little crazy. Broly Crown buyout. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Ultimate Fusion. This is a 100k. Very powerful. Permanent. You can only include 1 copy of this in your Z deck. Makes sense. This costs 3 Z energy, by the way. If your life is at 4 or less, all your energy is in rest mode. You skip your charge phase during your next turn. Red Son Goku GT. Okay, so you basically evolve on top, and you skip your charge phase next turn. Okay. While this card is in your battle, you can't activate extra card skills, and use cards and combos. At the end of your opponent's turn, switch this card to active mode and remove it from the game. So you have to switch your leader to active mode. Oh, I see. At the end of your opponent's next turn. So what's interesting is that you get to keep this effect for your opponent's turn, meaning they have to combo up to 100k to kill you. It's a really cool effect, man. Yeah. And it says while this card's in a battle, you can't activate extra card skills or use cards in combos, meaning that on your defensive turn you can't combo at all. So it is a very balanced game ender. Very balanced. It's just really funny that it's printed with 100k. It's just funny to see that on a card. Alright, so we'll go over the so we have some archetype cards here. We have 3. Okay. So Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Triumph together. This card has an SPR. You can see it on the box. This SPR is going to look fire. 5k combo, deflect, triple strike, blocker. Union Fusion for 4, draw 1. You have to use a Goku and a Vegeta. This card isn't affected by non-Gogeta GT skills. The card isn't affected by non-Goku GT skills, and when this card is in battle, your opponent can't use non-super combo cards, and you skip your offensive step. So you can't combo on this card. Your opponent can't combo anything other than super combos. But this card is not affected by card effects. So when you think of something like Dirty Burst, right? So Dirty Burst doesn't affect the card. Dirty Burst affects the player. There's a few different unisons that have an effect like that. There's the Golden Frieza, that's the green Golden Frieza. There's the Black Bardock. There's the 5-drop Protector of Hope, whatever that card's called, Protector of the People, the Goku unison. Like, so there's cards that have effects, but it's on the player, not the card. So this card just cannot be affected by skills. At the start of your charge phase, place this card in the owner's drop. So this is cool because if you use your Awaken, your Z Awaken, you skip your charge phase, meaning that this card, you get to keep this card. So that's kind of cool. When an opponent's battle card is KO'd by this card's attack, or at the end of the turn, switch this card to active mode. And this is not once per turn, so you can swing at a battle card, and so you could swing at a battle card, kill it, restand. You could swing at another battle card, kill it, restand. That's hilarious. People are going to argue about this Dirty Burst thing. Yeah, so just like with, yeah, people are just going to talk about this Dirty Burst thing for a while, I'm sure. Yeah, so this card's not affected by Dirty Burst. I mean, this card is affected by Dirty Burst, that's what I mean. It can be affected by, like, playing against Trunks Vegeta, they can't tap this. They can't Final Flash this. They can't Release from Evil this. So any of that kind of stuff, you're just not affected by it. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool card. Very, very powerful card. Pan, United Emotion. Permanent. If your leader is a Pan card, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. Oh, they printed Pan support in the set. I mean, we kind of figured that because I saw it with the other 2 colors, but okay. If this card's power is 20k or more, when this card attacks, look at the top 5 of your deck, add up to 1 red save with a cost of 5 or less, or a red unison with a specific cost of 3 among them to your hand and shuffle. So you get to search out Baby Unison, which is fire. It's really good. And you can search out any other Saiyan 5 or less, which is basically your entire archetype. So this card's really good. This is a 1-drop that becomes a 20k. And that's powerful, dude. Whew, Pan's gonna be good. Pan's gonna be good. Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku, Digging Deep, 4-drop, 1 specific, 0 at combo cost. If your leader is a red Son Goku GT Vegeta GT card and your life is at 4 or less, when this card is used in a combo from your hand, choose one of your cards and it gets 5k power for the turn. That's kind of cool. That's really cool. So you can combo this on top of your leader and it gives you a bean. That's really cool. And this is a Goku GT, so it goes to your combo area. But your life has to be at 4 or less. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. Cool. Pretty cool cards. Pretty cool cards. We're also going to go over the stuff from today. Just because I'd rather get all the red stuff out today so I can be back on track with everything. We have the first releases of the Shenron leader. So we have the 1-star balls, the front side, permanent. You can only include up to 6 Dragon Balls, and you can't include non-red battle cards. So you can include 6 Dragon Balls, which is interesting. So this card can attack. So this card to rest mode, add up to 2 Dragon Balls from your deck and/or life to your hand, and then shuffle any areas you look through. Life's at 4 or less, or you have 6 or more Z energy. You may switch this card to you may switch this card and one of your energy to active mode. Cool. So you can switch this card to active mode. So that means you can swing with your leader. Whoop, this side. Autumn's card attack, draw one. Activate main, choose one of your Shadow Dragon battle cards, and up to one battle card or unison. The chosen card gets minus 15k for the turn. Okay. Not sure why you're doing that. Omega Shenron, Merciless Negativity. 7 cost. Oh, well, you do, I guess, put... I think you're going to be putting the Dragon Balls... I think the Dragon Balls are going to end up going into your Z energy. It just makes the most sense for this, with this being a 7 cost. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Double Strike, when your life's at 3 or less, or your opponent's at 3 or more energy, you play this on top of the Red Shenron. When this card attacks, draw one. Becomes a 20k Double Strike. Activate main, once per turn, choose one of your Shadow Dragon battle cards, and up to 1 battle card or unison. The chosen card gets minus 20k for the turn. Additionally, you may remove 6 Dragon Balls cards in your drop area from the game. If you do, play up to 1 red Shadow Dragon card from your hand. That's pretty powerful. Okay, so this is cool. So it says choose up to 1 of your Shadow Dragon battle cards, and then you get to choose a battle card or a unison. Okay, so that makes more sense. So you can choose any battle card and any unison, and a unison and minus them by 15k, which is very powerful. This is very, very powerful effect. And then you can do the same thing on this side. So you can do this top effect. You can do this once per turn, and then additionally you can do the bottom effect if you want as well. But you're probably not going to do that most of the time. But the fact you can just choose one of your cards, neg it, and then choose one of your opponent's battle cards or unisons and neg it. It's very powerful because this doesn't say yours. This just says a battle card and or a unison, so you can choose anything. And remember, if you reduce the power of a unison to 0, it loses 1 marker, and then it resets back up to its normal cost, so it doesn't stay at that cost or at that power level. All right, we have 8-drop Omega Shenron, Unfeeling Unfeeling Retribution. 8 cost, deflect, triple strike, permanent. When this card's power would be reduced, it gets 5k until the start of your next turn instead. Okay, if this happens and you get the skill until the start of your next turn, so you can actually neg this card. It doesn't get negged, and then you give it 5k, so it becomes 35k, and then you neg something on your opponent's turn. Well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Activate main, limit 2. Limit 1 to red if your leader is a red Shadow Dragon card, or red Z leader, and you have 3 more energy. Play this card from your hand. You get to play it for 2. It's pretty good. Activate battle once per turn. Choose up to 1 battle card or unison, and it gets minus 3k for the turn for each card in your Z energy. Additionally, if your leader is a Z leader, choose up to 1 battle card or unison, and it gets minus 30k power for the turn. So you're just going to be basically just negging everything on board. This is really good. This is really good. This is going to make it really difficult. So if this deck becomes playable, this is going to make it really difficult for Cell to do anything. Like, this deck just says, don't play Cell. Because I'm going to kill your 8-drops. This is really cool. Sin Shenron, Dread Destroyer. 4-drop, double strike, 20k. Choose one of your other Shadow Dragon cards and KO it. When this card attacks, choose up to 1 battle card or unison and gets minus 20k power for the turn. Activate main, limit 1 red if your leader is a red Shadow Dragon, and your leader is a Z leader, or you have 6 or more Z energy. Draw 1, place a card from your hand. So you have to be, you have to either be your Z leader, or you have to have all 6 Dragon Balls in your, or you have to have 6 cards in your Z energy, but it's going to be 6 Dragon Balls more likely. You draw 1, play from your hand. Okay, that's cool. Interesting. Okay. And we have Rage Shenron, unique crit blocker, counterattack. Negate the attack, play this card. If your leader is a red Sin Z leader, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. Okay, so I think the idea of this deck, for what it looks like, is you want to get, so your opponent's turn, so you want to get to your awakened side as quick as possible. Yeah. How much does it cost you? Does it cost you any energy? No, it's free. You just have to pay 7 Z energy. Oh yes, you can be a Z. Okay, so you want to get. So it looks like you want to get to your Z awakened side as quick as possible. Because this is where your leader just becomes a powerhouse. And then this guy becomes 1 energy. You can play this for free. That's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'm interested to see how this archetype is going to end up unfolding. We'll obviously have some more stuff tomorrow, So we'll go over them. But what do you guys think is going to be the better out of these two leaders? Whether it's going to be the GT Saiyans or is it going to be the Red Sin Shenron? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.